Alright folks, Ted from Immersion here, and as promised, we're going to be talking about the two new promo minis for the Boneyard sets, which are the Orc Skeleton promo and the Kobold Skeleton promo. These are only available through purchases of Boneyard related sets in a variety of different, or I guess in two different ways, right? The Orc ones are only available at friendly local game stores. So you'll need to get that and work that out with your local game store when you pre-order Boneyard related things. And the Cobalt Skeletons are only available through dndmini.com. And to get these, you'll need to order something on dndmini.com before the a Boneyard related purchase before the 3rd of March while supplies last. There are 4 Kobolds in the Kobold box and 3 Orcs in the Orc box. I'll bring it in close here in just a sec, and we'll take a look. All right, folks, first up we have our Sword and Shield Orc Skeleton. I did some tweakings to the settings of the camera, so hopefully that does a little bit better for you there. Still trying to make sure I'm keeping it in the center frame, but there's our sword and board. Here is our Great Axe wielding Orc. Again, these skeletons are pretty solid overall. They could even work as generic orcs. I really like the sculpts on these. And I do feel like the faces have a little bit more detail than we're used to seeing. Okay, then we've got my favorite of the orcs, which is the dual battle axe wielding orc here, which you can see there's a little bit of kind of bendiness, if you will, to the handles. That can be easily fixed with hot water or hair dryer or heat gun. But there you go. There are the 3 orc. I can kind of see. I don't know if they'll stay fully in frame here, but if we can go ahead, we can get you side by side, showing off the 3 orc skeleton minis. These are, again, the brick and mortar promo. Next up will be the Cobalts. So first up of the Cobalts is we have the Archer, and these are significantly smaller in size, so I can definitely see it might be harder to get a good look at these on the video. But here's the Kobold. I think that's in focus. So here's our Kobold, our Archer. Here is our Spearman. Here again, a little bit of bendiness in the spear as well. And then the next 2 look to be exactly the same, which are these sort of single dagger clenched fist kobolds. So we can go ahead and put our archer and our pikeman, spearman, and then there you go. You can get a good look at all 4 of these guys together. Take a good look at what they've got to offer there, and then we'll go ahead and throw our 3 orcs behind them. And then here you go. You can now see all of the promo minis for the Boneyard set from WizKids. Once again, the Kobolds are available only through pre-order from dndmini.com. I'll have a link in the description. But those are only while supplies last. And again, March 3rd is the cutoff date. It does look like it says it's with any Boneyard purchase. So for me, I think that means you can order a $20 booster box to get, your 4 minis in a booster box. And then with that $20 order, you can go ahead and get yourself 4 Kobold minis, which is definitely worth the price compared to what you may have seen in the past. And then again, the orcs are brick and mortar only. Hard to tell what that'll be like. You'll have to work that out with your local game store associate. So thank you all so much for watching. Thanks again to V and the WizKids team for shooting these over to me to review. I like the concept of these promo figures that are not available for resale. We saw this with the Yeti Tyke set for Icewind Dale. And now again, we have these skeletons for the Boneyard. Again, skeletons, and usually, because you're never going to usually throw one skeleton at someone, it's always going to be a group. These are nice to have. Also, let me know what you all think. I've been playing around with stuff. I heard your conversations and your comments about the boxiness and echoiness of the last video. I don't know if that got fixed at all in this one. I had way too much EQ on the mixer board, so I cut all of that just to go back to basics. I changed out the blue tape to be a D&D ampersand sticker that I happen to have to be a central mark because I saw some complaints that that was too distracting. And I changed the settings, and I think I removed sort of the graininess from when you zoomed in, which looks to be like that was based on the type of mode that the camera was set in. Although, as you can see, it's giving me, I might have to change the, I don't know, the f-stop or something like that. We can get out of focus just by looking at these, whereas before we can get everything in focus, but if we're only doing a singular mini like we typically do on these unboxings, then, a much clearer picture is more important. So I'm always evolving and always trying to change these things to make this more amenable to what you'd like to see. So please go ahead and let me know in the comments if you like this video and what you'd like to see me change and shift at all if possible in the future. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.